Hi, I'm Randy, bass player for Stitched Up Heart, and I'm using Ibanez basses. I've actually been a big fan of them for years, and they contacted, well, through the power of the record label and the awesomeness, they actually I got a full endorsement through Ibanez. So this one here, this is the Ibanez SR800, super light and sounds amazing. The pickups on there, they really rip. And it's like I can really jump around with this thing. That's like the main reason that I actually chose this one, because it only weighs maybe around like 6 or 7 pounds, and it's like it's basically like weightless so much. And I can really jump around on stage a lot with this one. Also using the Shure wireless system. I've been using these things for years too as well, and they've actually never let me down. I never had any issues with them. Occasionally I have to change channels, but other than that, they always work pretty well. The strings that I'm using on this are the Ernie Ball, the Cobalts. I was using the Super Slinkies for a while, then I decided the Cobalts. I like the tone, it fit the band a lot better. Gauges, it's a 4-string bass, but I have it set up so it's a 5-string bass. Instead of the regular E-A-D G, this one is actually set up as B-E-A-D, so it's like, instead of like just starting with normally a 4-string bass would have like a 100 gauge or 105 gauge, this one actually starts off with 130 gauge, and then the 100, then the 85 and the 65 gauge strings. Yeah, another reason I actually chose this bass over the other ones is the Bartolini pickups that it comes with. And it has a really warm sound, a lot of bass, you know, it really picks up everything that I need to complete the sound of Stitched Up Heart. This one here, this one is actually the exact as the other one, same setup, same everything. As you actually even notice, I have them kind of labeled. Bass 1, I haven't labeled this one yet because there's only 2 that I'm using, but bass 1, bass 2, this one is the backup for this one in case something goes wrong on that. I have this one sitting right next to me to grab and pick up at any second that I might actually need it. Well, this is the bass rig that I'm currently using. Starts off, it goes through the Shure wireless that I'm using, and I'm also using the in-ear system. It kind of just connects everything all together, and I can hear my bass and I can hear the click and whatever else I decide to choose in my monitor mix. And then I'm using this, I've been using these for actually quite a while. They're amazing heads from Mesa Boogie, and those guys have hooked me up too. They've given me some really good deep discounts in the past too as well. It's the Impulse 600 is what I'm using. And then the Shure ULX, what is it? ULX P4 I'm using, and then the in-ear system is the PSM 300. And then for my tone, well, usually what I do is I adjust the bass and the treble a little bit, but the majority of it, it comes from this one right here, from the Pod XT Live. And it's got tons of really good settings, great distortion, great the wah pedal on there too as well. But I found one really good clean channel that I adjusted a little bit and dialed it in, and I got like a really warm, like thick. So you can hear the attack, but you can also hear a lot of the bass too as well.